as Goku's powering up into true UI, his current pinnacle of power. He tells him, "This may be your current limit, but ooh, it makes me so excited. I know that you have so much more to learn. I learned from this, especially you and that young fellow, really. I know, and I get pumped up. But it seems that I can't find any more stronger opponents anywhere. Well, there's one place you might go, but you're gonna have to train them up a bit. What do you mean by that, we? There's this one universe. They don't have a understanding key, but they do have this weird power called chakra. So they do have key. But if you go there and train them up, you might be able to get a feel for that chakra thing they have, and you might get a stronger opponent like you want. My blood is all bored up now. But I suggest Goku, bring along some of those stencil beans you have with you. How much do you have? I was limited this time, so I only have about 10 on me now. That should be more than enough. That should be more than enough, Goku. Now, there are a few rules. You can't handle this world problems all by yourself. They're going to have a fight on their own. But you are allowed to train anyone you see fit. Of course, let's find it out. They won't get any stronger if I just do everything for them. And try to limit your Gaki. This world never experienced anything like that. It could rip this universe apart. So I suggest you be careful in order not to destroy that universe. Or at least introduce your Gaki as little as possible to let that universe get accustomed to it. Since this is a relatively new universe, and I move a bit faster there, faster than you do here, kind of like that hyperbolic flame shaper you guys have on Earth. But I could just de-age you wherever you come back, so you don't have to worry about that. 2 years late, a year there is about a day here. So if you spend too long, though, I could de-age you if you want. All right, perfect, Reese. So, how are we going to get there? Well, I'm just going to teleport you there, of course. All right, I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. As Reese teleport Goku to this world, he starts feeling around. Oh, that chakra thing. It feels weird. But Goku, he puts his hands up to his forehead using instant, finding the highest source of chakra slash ki he can muster. He walks, he teleports in front of the boy training and using multiple clones. He says, huh, "What is that?" Kind of like two people, what? And a part of something somewhat bigger. I don't understand. Hey, as Naruto looks over, "Hey, who are you? I've never seen you around the village before. My name is Son Goku. Want to fight?" Naruto's like, "Wait, what? Come on, let's fight. You seem strong." As Naruto gets a little excited, "Well, if you want to fight so badly, old man, I'm not going to hold back. You go all out from the beginning, okay?" As Goku gets so excited, and Naruto rushes at Goku, using a multi-channel clone jutsu, as Goku says, "Hey, you can't use that to me. It splits your power in half." Not a very good one. As he begins to throw a few punches at Goku, and Goku blocks him, he realizes, huh, it seems like he's only getting stronger. Is he a Saiyan? Is he getting hyped up from battle? No, he's just a human. As Naruto begins, as multiple Naruto begins to surround Goku, he uses his shock enforcing his body, making it stronger like most ninjas do. And Goku's kind of impressed. As he begins to power up the slightest bit, he disperses all of Naruto clones with a flick of his finger. Wow, kid, you're pretty strong, but that's enough for now. Hey, kid, why don't I train you? As Naruto's like, wait, what? Yeah, I want to train you and get stronger. As for that, Naruto's about to accept, Anbu appears in front of Goku, telling him the Hokage would like an audience with you. As Goku says, what's a Hokage? While Naruto telling him, it's kind of like a leader, kind of like the leader of a village. It's the leader of a village. He's the strongest person in the village. Wait, he said he's the strongest? And he's even stronger than me. As Goku puts his finger back to his forehead and about to use the instant transmission, he senses it. Oh, he does seem pretty strong, but he's not as strong as you, kid. You have way more deep reserves than he does. So Naruto asks us, "What's key? It's something I'm going to train you in, as long as you agree to teach me how to use some of that chakra here." As Naruto agrees, as he teleports to the Hokage office, with Hiruzen's looking through his crystal ball, and he sees Goku climbs in there, and he's like, "Oh, how did you get in our village?" "Oh, I just teleported right in." "What do you mean teleport?" "Oh, it's a technique I have. It's kind of like a spirit control, but it's called instant transmission. As long as I can feel their energy, I can teleport anywhere I so please." As Hiruzen asks Goku, "What's your purpose in this village?" "Oh, and my apologies. I'm Hiruzen. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, apprehended of the Bleach." "Oh, my name is Son Goku." "Well, Goku, it's kind of like the Monkey King, Son Wukong." "Oh yeah, that is where Grandpa Gohan got my name. It seems we share a name, Son Goku. As my name is also relative to the Monkey King I am. My friend, Monkey King Inma. Monkey King Inma is even the Monkey King himself." As Naruto, as Goku asks him, Naruto said you're the strongest person in the village. I'm pretty strong too myself, and I want to train Naruto as well as anybody else I see potential in. As Hiruzen agrees, but he's going to have to see a demonstration of Goku power. "Oh, if it's a demonstration you want, that's no problem." As Goku, but we're going to have to go somewhere with a lot of space. I don't want to break anything. As Hiruzen agrees, and Goku teleports back out to the training field with Hiruzen and jumps back. As Goku, he begins to powering up to his max and base, and it's shaking the Naruto planet itself. It can be felt all across the ninja world. As even Orochimaru and Obito Pain the Akatsuki, what is this present? This is my full power base. As what do you mean base? Oh, I have several different transformations. This is what you call a Super Saiyan. This is a Super Saiyan 2, and I could go even further. As he begins to yell, powering up into Super Saiyan 3. This is the max evolution of Super Saiyan, as far as I know. But there's also have more. Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. But we just shortened that to Super Saiyan Blue. But can I see it? Not right now. This world don't really have God keys, so I really don't want to break too much of damage the planet too much. As Goku powers back down to base. But I can show you this. This doesn't have any God key at all since it's a technique. He closes his eyes and he's right in his heart as he breathes. As a aura of heat emanates around him. And it's felt once again across the entire planet. As he opened back up his eyes, and his eyes turn silver. "What is this?" Hiruzen says. "It's giving off sage energy somehow." This is a technique I like to call Ultra Instinct, even though I made it a technique of my own. And hopefully I could teach Naruto the same thing. as Hiruzen agrees to let Goku teach Naruto how to use this power, but on one condition. Of course, he's going to get a living space in the Leaf Village, but he's not allowed to leave the Leaf Village without permission in order to not cause chaos across the world. As Goku would agree to this, as his stomach begins to growl, as he asks, "I'm sorry, but do you have any food? I'm starving." As Hiruzen says, of course, as he takes Goku to Ichiraku, but the next day passes, and Goku begins to train Naruto, which this is a couple days after the graduation, and Naruto have already finished the bell test. And of course, every day after he's done with his routine mission, he goes to train with Goku, picking up all the basic premise of ki control in the beginning. Pretty fast, this is not too different from chakra, but it seems to be more potent or more natural than chakra, almost seen as ki's their normal power. And if someone made his chakra feel like it's somewhat alien in nature now that he knows how to use his chi, as Naruto's confused. He doesn't understand why. Since for generations in his world, everybody have always held chakra. As so Naruto picks it up pretty fast, and Goku begins to teaches him how to use the basics. Just as how to levitate and how to fly properly. Since Naruto's doing this, his ki also begun to merge with his chakra, making his shadow clones much stronger than they already was, and making them somewhat more durable. As Naruto picks up flight pretty fast, and for some reason, every time he uses his chakra and his ki, when it emanates off of it, as Goku asks, "What is that?" As Naruto says, "I don't know. I think it's my chakra element. I never really had the opportunity to check what it was before, until now. I guess I have a wind nature." As Naruto says, "That's so cool. But I'm going to teach you your first technique. But first, see if you can shoot a simple ki blast." As he demonstrates by shooting a small one, not doing much damage, but it does disintegrate a tree. Oops, I guess I used a little bit too much power there. But Naruto sighs and he manifests a small ki orb in his hand. As he fires it, as Kurama wanted to mess Naruto up, puts some of his rocket in it, and as Naruto shoots fire off his yellow beam, it turns bright orange and red, and it catches fire, disintegrating multiple trees. As Goku's kind of like shocked and like, "Hey, you didn't have to use that much power." My bad. "Oh, it must have been that thing inside of you, because I sensed someone else nature in there." That thing. Oh, you mean the nine-tailed fox? Yeah, he's a demon that's still away from me. That doesn't seem right. What do you mean? I fought actual demons before. I even fought the devil himself and the Demon King. As Naruto was kind of confused. That thing inside of you, it don't feel like a demon. It feels kind of weird. Since it doesn't really come off as demonic in nature. It seems mean and evil, but it's just because it's hurt. Have you ever tried talking to it? As Naruto says, "No, I've never really had time to talk to it since I'm a Streller." As Goku asks Naruto, "Why don't you go and try?" As Naruto does as Goku says, and he closes his eyes, and he actually begins to talk with the fox. As the fox not really want to end against Naruto, he kicks Naruto out the mindscape. But he does feel kind of weird towards this Goku fella, since no one ever tried to talk to him before without trying to, hunt him down for his power. As another few days move on, and they're still training, and Naruto is growing exponentially, as Goku teaches Naruto the basics of the Kamehameha, and he begins the learning process of the Kaioken. But Naruto's nowhere near ready to even attempt a Kaioken, but he does know the basics, and he's working on that as a background. But he decides to teach Naruto other techniques, like solar flare, destructiveness, and telekinesis. And before you ask, yes, Goku does know telekinesis. But eventually a month passes and Naruto has grown exponentially. Let's just say his power level before Goku got there, what his chakra was around a 50. And now he's using his body full potential power. It's about a 150 while Kakashi being 500. Let's just say Naruto's at a 150 with Kurama amp, it jumps up to 600. And let's just say Kakachi's around, in simple, 10,000. That seems too powerful. I really don't know how to schedule or work out power levels. But let's just say a regular basic Genin in a scale to 1 to 10 in a Naruto world, the people who could use chakra, I'm not counting in civilians. Let's just say their Genin are around, the weakest Genin is around a 2, and the strongest is around a 4. And let's just say Naruto's a 4, and Kakashi is an 8. And with Kurama Amp, it jumps Naruto from a 4 to a 6. And people like Kasani are all equal in power, with Jiraiya being the strongest, with him being above Kakashi, being about a 9, along with Pain. And everybody above them is, let's just say they're 10. The Otsutsuki goes to another scale. But this is just OG Naruto, so of course they're going to get stronger over time. But eventually Naruto gets to land a wave work. And Naruto, he have a new outlook of life. Naruto can sense everything around him. He feels the chakra. He feels people's presence. He was already a century then, but now he feels everything. And when he leaves the village, he notices a puddle not too far in the distance, and he realizes, wait a second, it's that Kakashi. I can sense two energies coming from that puddle over there. And there's also more people further ahead. One people is huge, but another one isn't too far behind him. Like, they have a lot of ki, and they have malice intent. As Kakashi takes note of this, just as two people appear and jumps in front of Naruto, he still freezes up since this is the first time anybody actually tried to attack him. And Naruto never experienced anything like this before. He still ends up freezing up. But Sasuke jumps in front of him, saving Naruto, and Naruto still stabs himself in the hand, declaring that he's never going to freeze up again, and declaring his ninja way. As they go further, and this time Zabuza throws the sword, Naruto's able to catch it. As Zabuza's like, wow kid, I'm impressed. Not much people is able to hold that, especially somebody that young. As he takes the sword away back from Naruto, and this is where it lines up exactly again with canon, with Zabuza having his fight with Kakashi, leading to eventually Kakashi getting captured. But this is where changes actually begin. Naruto rushes towards Kakashi trying to free him using multiple shadow clones, creating about 10 of them. As Zabuza in return creates 10 water clones, but Naruto, using his power, punches through each of them. And Zabuza like, wait, how strong is this kid? As he was forced to let go of Kakashi, and Kakashi is able to continue the match, eventually leading to Zabuza having to retreat. As Naruto says, that was the person I felt earlier. As Kakashi says, I know, just let them go. It's not worth it at the moment. Guys, I'm out of chakra. I overuse the Sharingan. I'm out of power for right now. As Naruto agrees, and they eventually make it back to Thousand. They eventually make it back to Tazana village, and they get a little background information of what's going on from him and what's the true reason he has to hide. And people like Gato basically enslaving the village. But Naruto isn't going to let them stand, and they're going to do something about it. But the first thing they're going to have to do is stop Gato, is stop Zabuza and Haku. But Kakashi, after getting a day of rest, he begins to take the kids out to a forest, and he begins to train them up. While Naruto, seeing how much farther he is above both Sasuke and Sakura, he begins to fly as Kakashi's even shocked. And Naruto decides to teach him what he knows from Goku, and he teaches them the basics of Pikachu. And he creates an orb of energy, as essentially he's been nearly identical, but somewhat slight differences of chakra. They're able to pick it up relatively fast, and they already feel stronger. As Naruto teaches them the basics of flight, while Kakashi teaches them this tree climbing exercise as usual. And people like Chakra are getting a huge power boost, and she's able to pick it up even quicker than Naruto did, even though she only had a week to practice it. But Kakashi goes off on his own, and he noticed just by activating his ki, his chakra reserves got a lot better. So he's keeping a little secret for himself. He creates multiple shadow clones to help him train his ki, not giving Naruto that secret just yet, so he at least keep up. And using hundreds of shadow clones, Kakashi is able to get essentially 2 months worth of training within this week, nearly exhausting his chakra reserves, almost killing him. But all of that information and experience just comes back to Kakashi, and he gets exponentially stronger, even realizing that he have him by Gekko. And Kakashi's like, whoa, I never would have expected anything like this. Who is this person Naruto has been training her? Why have the third? Now I get why the third have been keeping it a secret. As Naruto senses this, Kakashi Sensei, as Sakura and Sasuke getting the basics of P Century as well, and they also learn a little bit of how to fly. As they begin, and eventually the week passed, and everybody is already stronger, and Zabuza and Kakashi have to rematch again, but it goes a lot different. With Kakashi being essentially 10 times stronger here, Zabuza is not putting up much of a fight. While Haku still tries to have his battle with Naruto and Sasuke, this time Naruto and Sasuke outpassing him. Since they've already stronger. Since in canon they was already on par with Haku. Haku just had a speed advantage. But now, since Zabuza and Haku is no longer a challenge for them at all, especially with Kakashi and his Mangekyo. So they're able to defeat them pretty easily, and even though Haku tries to save Zabuza, he ended up trying to jump in front of the Chidori that Kakashi is going to hit Zabuza with. When it pierces through the both of them. As Naruto is a bit sad because Haku wasn't that bad of a person. Neither was Zabuza. They were just doing their jobs, and Naruto's kind of sad that it had to end this way. But that's just the way the ninja world works. There's not really much Naruto can do about it. As he's upset, but they do later on end up burying Zabuza and Haku. But just as Gato Man appear, Kakashi's able to take him out pretty easily. And he even takes all of Gato's money, taking enough of their pay, of course, for a rank mention. He gives the rest of it to the villagers and all of the land that Gato had, as long as his farms, money, it all went to the land of waves. facing a poverty problem, and the bridge still ends up being named the Great Naruto Bridge. As they head back to the village, pretty fast, getting there in a couple of hours instead of a day. They all Naruto takes them to Goku as Goku senses. Oh, so you guys can learn how to use Key too. Naruto, you taught them the basics pretty well. As Naruto grinned. With them having more time, there's about 2 weeks until the Chunin exams. As they begin to train up, as Naruto's getting a bit more of a hold on the Kaioken and pretty much mastering the Kamehameha at this point, as well as his solar flare and his telekinesis he learned. With Sasuke not really having the biggest expectation out of Goku, and he's having somewhat of an unwillingness to learn because he's not getting as strong as fast as he wants to. But Kakashi do end up getting more training from Goku using his Sharingan, copying a bunch of Goku techniques, including the Kaioken, as he just copies it. And he takes Sasuke after he gets everything he needs from Goku, and he begins to train with Sasuke for those 2 weeks. With Sakura wanting to train with Sasuke as well, so Kakashi trains with both of them for the Chunin exam. So when he asks them if they want to join, and then Torsi says okay, but Sasuke having his two Samurai Sharingan activated have been unlocked since he has not yet to unlock his third Tomoe, at least not yet. They begin training tomorrow, and Naruto's getting exponentially stronger in the 2 weeks. Because Kakashi, in fact, did Naruto the Seekers and Shadow clones, with Sakura and Sasuke key reserves being much higher as well. He teaches them the multi-shadow clone jutsu like Naruto had, but of course, they can make nowhere near as much clones as Naruto. But they can make a good fuse to speed up your training process and get the experience and intelligence they need. But they eventually walk into the Chunin exam room, waiting to begin a new exam.